Alright, hi, my name is Jessica Ulmer. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to make fry bread. It's going to be really short, just the ingredients and stuff. I pre-made some at home, so get to samples though. First off, I'm going to make sure you have your flour, just regular white flour, but of course, if you're diabetic, you can substitute using wheat flour, rice flour, etc. You're going to have your oil. Everybody knows non-fat powdered milk is the best to use in these kind of recipes. I don't use sugar, I use a little bit of stevia, just a couple packets. Just make it a little bit healthier again. I don't know how much healthier you can make fry bread.
Yeah.
Quick rise yeast, you can use regular or no yeast. Baking powder is what you would need then. And I have a measure cup just for kind of demonstration. The flour, I usually always measure. I do 4 cups of flour. The rest of the ingredients are pretty much eyeballing how much you use, and it's always accustomed to your taste as well. I know that you do your dry ingredients, you always mix them together first. I do flour, 4 cups of flour, about half a cup of powdered milk, the sugar, pinch of salt, the yeast, you get them ready with a warm water and kind of set it aside. Let that kind of foam up and bubble up. Then you throw it all together. Of course, wash your hands. A cast iron skillet is always best to use. It just seems to heat evenly and it stays warm. The kind of oil you want to use, I have vegetable oil here, but canola oil has a higher burning point, so you won't burn the bread and won't burn your oil too quickly. And combine all your ingredients. Let's see, have a floured rolling pin and a floured surface, or you can just kind of stretch it apart. Good fry bread, my mom always said, is you gotta use it, work it with your hands, and rolling pin is kind of the cheating way. But either way, I did a variety of that there. One of the main things is you let it sit in a warm place for about 30 minutes, cover it up. You just put a little bit of oil on top so it doesn't stick to the saran wrap as it's covered. Let's see, so you will cut the dough in about palm size, roll it up, tear it apart, stretch it out, or roll it out and kind of throw it into the frying pan. The thing is not to over knead it. If you over knead it, it's going to come out really hard, and the more you knead it, the more the elasticity is going to cause it to not stretch, not rise. And let's see here. So you take the fry bread, you fry it in your oil, make sure you flip it, both sides have to be brown. I put paper towel down so that it absorbs any excess oil. So I do it right out of the pan, let it dry, and then move it into another one. Or you line it with like parchment paper as well. Let it dry let it dry up, let it kind of cool down. If you can resist the urge to take a bite of it or eat it while it's really hot, you can add peanut butter, powdered sugar, cinnamon, jam, anything. There's such a variety. I use it with soup as well. So, but anyways, in closing, fry bread is made differently depending on the region where you're from. So the Navajos make it differently. I've been down there, and the way they make it is totally different. It's like huge. Some people up north make it really thick, like a dough almost. Some of them have like little air pockets, bubbles in them. It's all made differently, and it's all recipes hand down. So a lot of people are very protective of their recipe. They don't give out exactly what is in it. And the best way of making it, like I said, is really not any standard measurements are used. So summary process, this recipe was taught to me by my mom, and I took a little bit of how my husband does it as well. He loves cooking. He makes better fry bread than I do. So, but anyways, that's just how it is. And in the end, here is a little fry bread. Little tiny miniature silver dollar ones. You can cut them, roll them, slice them, or like this is a miniature version of the Indian taco one. Yep.